guess he was right. The One Piece.
The One Piece is real!
I'm afraid it's time I ended this.
Don't you think?
Okay, right before the review actually starts, I just want to say, as some of you pointed out in my trailer reaction for this, this series a long time ago, a few months ago, yes, I've only seen 60 episodes of One Piece.
What? What the fuck?
Look, I'm going to miss Easter eggs if there is anything, but I don't care. Honestly, I know it's from the start, so I'll just, I watched it and I can still remember things from those episodes and just look, it's 1,000 episodes. 1,000 episodes. Look, I don't have time to watch 1,000 episodes, and each one is around 22 minutes. Look, I want to finish this. I want to finish One Piece, but 22 minutes per episode. It's 1,000 episodes. That's gonna take me a long time. I have YouTube, school, I have just everything. I can't watch it. But anyways, just let's go to the actual review of this One Piece live action series. Let's go. Let's just kick things off with the spoiler-free stuff first. I will go into full spoiler later in this review, but for now, the spoiler-free. Okay, man, I am a fan of this anime, or One Piece. Yes, I only seen 60 episodes, but I'm still a fan of this. Just really like One Piece. So my first thoughts on this show, after I watched it, this is probably the best live action anime I've seen, honestly. This is the best live action remake I've seen. The ones I've seen is Death Note, Bleach, and don't get me started on Bleach because I couldn't even almost watch that thing, dude. And then I also seen half of Cowboy Bebop. And look, that series, Cowboy Bebop, I know people are going to disagree with me, but I found it fun. I haven't seen Cowboy Bebop before watching this show, okay? I haven't even seen it now. So, I found it just fun. I just really enjoyed it. Is it good? I don't know, but I enjoyed it, Two different things. So going into One Piece, let's just get it over with. Inuyaki Gori, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that name wrong, I'm terribly sorry, but he has that energy. He has that Luffy energy. He is Luffy. The way he captures this character or iconic character is just amazing. His silliness, his goofiness, his just dumb brain, and then also the serious tone he also has sometimes. Just amazing. And then we have the rest of the crew, Straw crew, like Makanyu as Zoro. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong, but god damn, he's amazing. The way he also captured this character, he's more serious, but also can be funny, of course. But like, yeah, he has that also Zoro energy. This is just perfect casting, in my opinion. And then Taz Skylar as Sanji is also amazing. Look, I know people can get mad because he's a British accent. He has a British accent, but come on. So little thing, come on. I don't mind it at all. He has that charm and cringiness that Sanji has in the anime. And then with Jacob Gibson as Usopp in the series, he doesn't have the long nose, but I don't care. He doesn't need to have it. He captures Usopp characters very well. And last but not least, Emily Rudd as Nami. She was amazing. She also has that charm and just, she's Nami. She has that Nami energy. This is only just, honestly, the Straw Hat crew, perfect casting. whoever did the casting of the series, what are you doing? Like, that's insane, dude. You need just damn. And also some standouts for me was Morgan Davis as Kobe. I actually think he was amazing as Kobe and capturing Kobe, but I don't know, he has that charm, and should I say, I guess, little scared, crybaby, not crybaby, scared, as also Usopp has, but he has a charm of Kobe, just, and also can be stand up for himself, like, that's just amazing, and he was just amazing capturing Kobe. But by far a big standout is Jeff Ward as Buggy. Look, say whatever you want about how he looks and the anime live action remakes or something like that, but come on, this shit right here, this shit's terrifying, and that's Buggy. Buggy can be terrifying. Like, the way he captures Buggy in this series, it's just perfection. I could just recognize within seconds that he had that charm of Buggy, the scariness, the serious, the goofiness tone of Buggy. Just seeing him act as this character, he gave me the creeps, and he basically is Buggy. Like I said, the casting of this series, dude, that's amazing, dude. Like, amazing. Look, I know this VFX and the CGI isn't great in this series, but what do you expect from a anime live action adaptation? Honestly, just for me, it's not that bad. You know, I've seen worse. I've seen a lot worse. A lot worse than whatever this thing is, dude. Honestly, it just looks fine to me. And without spoiling in this segment, I will say all these changes to this story actually made sense. Like, it was fine. Maybe you don't agree, but I think it was a great choice to actually like get those changes to move faster in the story. Because if I've heard correctly, some of the changes doesn't happen before later in the anime, like 200 episodes or something like that. But like, to move the story faster and faster because it's 1000 episodes, that was a great choice to add those, just setting up those little characters, setting up the crew, and just setting up it before, like, in the start of the live action, not just later, because it's 1000 episodes. Are you kidding me? Like, so for only having seen 60 episodes of One Piece, I just have the best time watching this series. I had so many laughs. Every time just Luffy makes me laugh, honestly. There's so many times that I laugh with his stupid personality, and it's so fun, man. He is that goofy character, but he also has that serious tone that Luffy actually has in the anime sometimes. Like, that is just, those moments are very, just amazing, honestly. And I just want to give a massive props to the team. I can see that they had love to this world of One Piece, and just the set pieces in this series, amazing. Look at this. Yeah, appreciate that. Like, how they accurately recreated big moments that we'll say more about in the spoiler segment. But come on, just they had love, passion, and care for this world and characters. And actually, with Oda, the creator of One Piece himself, actually producing this series, from what I heard from interviews and stuff like that, every scene in this series had to be presented to him and then get it approved, or else they needed to research the whole scene. So it's nice to see the creator himself being a big part of this series and just actually get to basically decide everything. So like, if you don't like it, reshoot. If you like it, well, that makes it into the series. So every scene in the series has to get approved by Oda. And then I just also want to give props to the ones that made the soundtrack of this series. Just listen to this. amazing, dude. Amazing. Honestly, just the soundtrack mixture together with the scenes, just fighting scenes, action scenes, just amazing. Just massive props to the ones who made the the soundtrack, the team. Honestly, there's the costumes too. Costumes in this series, they look basically like the character in the anime. Like, massive props to them. So honestly, if I will say any negative, I don't really have any. Like, in the top of my mind, I don't think I have any negatives. Is it perfect? Is it perfect? No. But it's very, very good. Like, it definitely is the best live action adaptation of an anime I have ever seen. So overall, One Piece live action is amazing. And I will be ranking this series out of 10 and stuff, and a critically rating at the end of this review. You can skip to this if you just want to see the spoiler free and just the ranking. I have the time frame down below in the description and right here. Skip to this if you want just to see that. But now comes the spoiler stuff. So final warning before there will be full on spoilers for the show moving forward, okay? Okay, so now I can dive deeper into what I really liked about the series. I'll start off with the changes to the show. As many of you know, there's like many changes like Kobe. I don't remember him showing up a lot in the start of the anime. And also the weird marine guy with the weird haircut. I don't remember his name. I think it's just, if I remember, he's the son of Axan Morgan. Please just comment down below what his name, because I can't remember that. But like, they have shown actually a lot. Like, they've shown up a lot in basically every episode. Like, I don't remember them showing up at the start of the anime. I could be wrong, but like, I think I remember him like being a little part of it and then just disappear, you know? Like, just that when Axan Morgan was defeated and stuff like that, bang, gone. Like, I don't remember him being like so big part of it, you know? They are basically in every episode, and I found that more fun. I want to see like the other side. Like, that was actually kind of cool to see more of Kobe. I know you can get him later in the anime, but like now, just honestly just cool to see the marine side. And then we cut to Luffy and his crew, so the pirate side. Amazing, kind of just cool. And then Garp, I don't really remember him showing up anything. Like, I don't remember him showing up anyways. Like, I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong. I'm probably incorrect. Please comment down below and just what I got wrong. But like, just seeing him actually was pretty cool. And that twist, Garp is Luffy's grandpa. Huh? From what I've heard, it shows up in Water 7 arc, the Water 7 arc, and just that the start of the anime, just put that randomly at the start of anime. I was shocked because I haven't gotten that far. I'm not even on Skypiea yet. Like, just that was just shocking to me. Like, Garp is Luffy's grandfather? Like, what? And something I really also enjoyed was the buggy scenes, especially when they were in the lair of him. I remember I think they've also changed that a lot from the anime. I remember him being outside in a small town, Orange Town, I think it was, and I don't think even was there a circuit. Please, I'm probably incorrect, but I don't think there was a circus anywhere near it, you know? And then I really enjoyed those scenes. The way Jeff Ward, like I said in the spoiler-free review, played this character was just terrifying, and he captures buggy goofiness and scariness so well. I really liked how they changed a lot from the anime. Like, I was sitting there like, what are they going to change now? Like, are they going to change Mihawk, Shanks, anything? Like, are they going to change that, this, that, it? What are they going to change? I was sitting there, that like was suspenseful, you know, that was suspenseful. You can, even for me that has seen like the start of the anime, and not every episode, but like 60 episodes, I was sitting there like, are they going to change this big moment? Are they going to change that? Like, it was really just suspenseful for me. And honestly, just the backstory of these characters and or the crew was amazing. Like, they were just thrown in there. Like, example, Zoro's backstory. It was amazingly balanced with him trying to escape that well, if you remember, and just he remembers everything, and that's kind of when we get that backstory. He falls because he's kind of like, just, you know, you remember that. It was honestly just amazing. If I remember, it was in whole episode. Like, holy, I think I skipped a little bit of those backstories. It was just amazingly balanced in the series, with Luffy's backstory and Nami's backstory, little bit of Usopp's backstory, Sanji's backstory, Zoro's, just everyone's backstory was amazingly balanced in this series. And something I really enjoyed in the anime was the Baratie arc. Every episode of the Baratie I found probably the most, like, I really enjoyed it more. I will say that I think I enjoyed it more than most of the start and Along Park in that anime. I just really enjoyed Baratie arc. I absolutely love how they did it in the movie. It was so fun and amazing. It was just amazing. And also that different, they just killed off Don Krieg just like that. Like, Mihawk's introduction, honestly, that was cool, but that was a big change. He's not even at the Baratie now. And speaking of like all the introductions, oh, that was something really cool. These like pop-ups, like the Wanted poster, how they like interacted with the character, like Buggy's at his first episode, like just grabbing it. I think it was, if I remember, or something like that. Amazing. Don Krieg's, and also like the Mihawk just slicing it with Yoru, like amazing. Just really cool. Then we get to like Mihawk's fight against Zoro. Legit, it was just straight taken from the anime. Like, holy shit, that was like cool, dude. Like, you have the super small blade to Mihawk, the sword spin of Zoro. He gets like sliced, and just, it was basically straight from the anime. You're taken straight from the anime. And I really also enjoyed the last episode in Along Park. I found that really like super fun. Really just like how like the fight scenes was just choreographed, and also the Sanji helping Zoro, that was kind of funny, but it was just amazing to see. And just that episode was amazing. Something I was a bit mixed about, and it was like that it took a different approach of Arlong. Like, he just appears in the Baratie. I get it because they need to move the story forward, but I think it was just too different for me. Like, I know they changed a lot from the show and anime, but like, I think it was just too different, you know? But I think it was also just super fun, and the fight scenes with Luffy and Arlong was also really fun. And just speaking of Luffy's gum powers, you know, they were really balanced in this series. Like, something that was honestly surprising to me, that they showed a lot of his powers. I don't remember him like using Gum Bazooka, Rocket, and the balloon thing all at the start of the anime. I think he used some of that. And Gatling, I totally forgot Gatling. He also used the like many arms. Like, I don't remember him using those at the start of the anime. I could be wrong, of course. You're probably going to correct me in the comments, but that I just found really surprising and cool. So overall, this series, just for me, it broke the curse of anime live action adaptations. This series was just amazing with the soundtrack, story, acting, and just set pieces, just the team, and honestly, just the costumes, amazing. Just amazing everything. So for One Piece, I'm going to do something a tiny bit different. I'm going to now rank it if it's a good adaptation or a bad adaptation. And for that, I get a strong amazing adaptation. Holy shit, this was a good adaptation of an anime, probably the best I've ever seen. And now for acting and dialogue, I'm giving it 3 points. Inuyaki Guri was amazing, and capturing Luffy and just everyone in the show was amazing. I don't think there was any bad actors. Now with storytelling, I'm giving it 3 points. Just the way that they made the story a reality was amazing. Just also all the different things that happened, it was just amazing, and how they balanced the different things to the anime, just how they changed the story was honestly good. They needed to do that because now there's 2 different things. There's the anime, just a tiny bit different from the anime, and the live action remake. Now that I like it, there's deserve 1 more point. I mean, of course, holy shit, this was amazing. The story, acting, and just everything was amazing. And you know what? It's my review, so I'm giving this show 3 bonus points instead of 1, because it's actually succeeded on making a good live action anime adaptation. So if I just add those up, that would be 6 points. With 3 bonus points, that would be 9 points. So with that, I'll be ranking this movie a 9 out of 10. But if I were to give it a critical rating, I would give it an A. I will definitely recommend this series to everyone, even if you haven't watched the anime before. Honestly, just before watching this series, it's a perfect adaptation for newcomers, and just honestly, for us One Piece fan, we got going to appreciate the amazing adaptation that One Piece was. But that's was my review of One Piece, the live action series. Now I leave it up to you. I'm really interested in what you like or dislike about this series, and what honestly, if you had a chance to see it, what do you like? Did you like the new changes? Did you like how the story is going to be like? What do you thought on season 2? You think it's going to happen? But yeah, don't forget to follow me on X. I post there mostly daily. I think I might have some first reaction to a movie I see, trailer reactions, and many more things. And but yeah, also don't forget to like and subscribe. That means so much to me. It's free and it takes 1 second. I have a subscriber goal of 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year, but I would be really appreciated if you just hit that red subscribe button. But yeah, I'll see you guys in another video. Peace out, fellow pirates.